Hey everyone, Elle here. So today we are going to read about Margaret K. Alana Turner. One of you asked me to do this reading weeks ago, and I am just getting to it. My life has been busy, and I was also getting a lot of migraines, so I stopped reading for a while, but I seem to have gotten past that, so life is good again. Okay, so this is kind of an interesting story. Margaret K. Alana Turner is in Texas, 27 years old. She disappeared March 10th, and really I don't think she disappeared. From the sounds of it, she fled. She actually was spotted in Tomball, Texas, March 10th. That's the last time people have seen her. And the police actually saw her that day. And interesting card, someone going off into the night on their own. And the police tried to get her because she had been missing, was my understanding. And from what I heard, I think this was the time she tried to run over the police. I don't know. It sounds really crazy, but that's what I just listened to, like 2 videos. And one was her parents saying she tried to run over a police officer. And her car has been found abandoned. So what happened to her? I don't know. It sounds like she's on the run. We're just going to ask some questions we're going to ask about her physical health, her mental health. It sounds like she's bipolar. And her parents think she's in a manic episode, and that is what's leading to all this. So we're just going to ask a few things, maybe where she is, closest landmark, will she be found, things like that. So let's start just by like the whole what happened thing and see what story Tara wants to tell us about this situation. So I'm just going to ask what happened behind this whole episode with Margaret K. Alana Turner. So what happened here to cause this situation of her going off and being on the run? It's not something that happens every day. She's 27 years old. She's no, little kid. What happened with Margaret K. Alana Turner? And I don't know a whole lot about the story. I didn't read a lot. This is kind of a partnership. This is a card of people getting along, but then there's also this whole sneaky thing going on. So I don't know what her relationships were like. I don't know if somebody did something sneaky behind her back. She could have felt somebody betrayed her with this. Somebody that she trusted, somebody very close to, family or a very close friend or, a lover. But it doesn't look good. There's the card of high trust, high partnership, and then there's a card of betrayal. So it sounds like something was going on in her life things were going on behind her back. And those things were difficult for her. I also think she may have been doing things that were things she didn't want other people to know about as well. That's what I'm getting. But trust was broken here in a big way. So that was behind a lot of her mental health situation at the time. That's what I'm saying. Somebody really breaking her trust. So let's read about her mental health and see what we get for that. What was going on with that mental health that wasn't a mental health issue? Is that what put her over the edge like her parents think? Wasn't a mental health issue. All right, so this is, again, somebody being, this is the Knight of Swords. This is a guy that rushes in. He can be really crass, says things before he thinks them through, does things that are sometimes not rational because he's not thinking things through. He's a hothead, and he's just doing things very quickly. And so mental health wise, this is making a decision that was really, really not thought out. It's being angry, and we saw a reason to be angry just in the cards a second ago. Being angry and rushing and making bad decisions. This card often is a bad decision card. Got a lot of decisions you can make here in the 7 of Cups, but some of those cups that look like they're a good decision, this one, that's the laurel wreath, the wreath of success, but it's on the cup with a skeleton on it. It just doesn't look really promising, right? This one has a lizard that's about to bite you, it appears. This one has jewels, but you know, at what price will you pay for those jewels? So there's a snake in this one. It's things looking a certain way, making a decision. We saw it wasn't thought through, and then having to pay for that decision. So yes, something set her off. Her mental health wasn't good. She was upset, angry. We see that. And she made a decision very quick. And it wasn't in her best interest, unfortunately. So let's ask about her physical health. I see her mental health isn't the best. She was really mad at some point here at this betrayal that happened. Let's ask about her physical health, Margaret K. Alana Turner. That's a mouthful for a name. All right, let's see about her physical health. I've got this card right here. Well, her physical health is, you know, she's heartbroken. This literally can be a card that signifies heart trouble, which hopefully it's not. Or it can be a card signifying, you know, heartbreak. And it looks like there was the betrayal of a relationship is what I see. That's what it looks like. She was really mad, made a rash decision. Hopefully this heart thing is just an analogy. Let's ask, though. Might as well not sit here and guess. Let's ask if that means her actual physical body, something with her heart, or is it, you know, because that could be heart attack, things like that. This card sometimes comes up for that, which she's young. I wouldn't think that, but let's just ask. Is it a physical heart ailment with her heart? Well, people can also have heart issues. You know, certain medication can affect the heart. Tell me about that being a physical heart issue with her actual heart. Okay, so we have this. This is wanting to go away. So this is thoughts, and this is thoughts. So I do believe it's more a mental health issue of needing to go away, needing to get away from the situation, needing to just find somewhere of calmer waters to forget. That's what I'm seeing. She felt very betrayed by people she was close to. So I don't think it's like so much a heart attack or something like that as so much as a heart. I'm getting heart pounding, anger, needing to go away from those feelings. Going back and forth with that because I'm feeling heart pounding in there. Let me just pull one more card on that. Tell me a little bit more about her physical health. Alana K. No. What is it? Margaret K. Alana Turner. That's a lot of names. Margaret K. Alana Turner, her physical health. Margaret K. Alana Turner, physical health. So this is the Queen of Wands and the Ace of Cups. I do feel like she's okay. I think she wants to be in a better place emotionally, which is our Ace of Cups. You know, the Queen being actively going to what she perceives as a better place emotionally, which is getting away from the lions. Oh, that sounds weird, but that's what I'm getting. Kind of the people who beat you up. She just needed to get away. And she's 27 years old. She should be able to be wherever she wants. So we're going to ask, where is she? I mean, I get it. Her parents are worried about her because they think she has mental health issues. Let's just ask if she in some sort of manic state or in a mental health crisis. How about we ask that? Is Margaret K. Alana Turner in a mental health crisis? Tell us about that. Tell us about Margaret K. Alana Turner being in a mental health crisis. Well, it's these two. This is the Empress, and the Empress is a woman. Well, sometimes the Empress is a pregnant woman. I don't know if that was the situation here, but She also is a woman who kind of feels like she has almost it all, you know. Things are going great for her. But then we have the death card. So I think things were going good for her. And then boom, we had this situation where that ended. Because the death card is a complete ending. And no more was she either pregnant or the one that was cared for very well at some point. There's a lot of change in her stability. Yeah. So yes, I think things flipped. You know, you can look at these cards and say this could be a manic depressive card, right? We've got everything going really well. Pretty much at the best you can be, the Empress, right? Everything fertile around you, everything turning out for the best, everything growing, everything wonderful, and then boom, you've got death. So I can see the huge, if for lack of better words, bipolar flips here. I can see that. I can see that she was in a mental health crisis. Yes. Yes, I can see that. And the betrayal may have been more, you know, sometimes when your thoughts are, we've got a lot of thoughts cards here. So we've got the 7 of Swords, we've got the Knight of Swords, we've got the 3 of Swords, we've got the 6 of Swords. These are all like cards with your thoughts getting the best of you. And I do think that's what happened here. And it led to bad decision making. But I think there was ultimately some sort of betrayal, some sort of trust that was broken that led to that. And she was just trying to get away from all that, actively trying to get away to get herself in a better emotional state, which is what we've got here with the Queen of Wands and the Ace of Cups. And you can't blame her for that, but we do see the flip here, the complete contrast between the Empress and death. So yes, I do think there's mental health issues, pretty big ones. Anyway, let's ask where she is. Where is she? Let's just ask. I don't know anything about Texas, so this card may not mean anything to me, but I'll show it to you guys. Maybe it'll mean something to you. Where is Margaret Alana K? Is it Margaret K? Margaret K. Alana Turner. All right. So, well, this isn't good. This is a 5 of Pentacles. This is kind of a homeless, wandering around, feeling like you're in trouble, not having enough. These people are not in good shape, and I feel like she's not in a good situation. Yeah, she very well may be homeless right now. Not a good situation for her. Doesn't have a lot of money. Suffering. You know, physically, I feel like she's suffering. Yeah. I think she's living outside. That's not good. Let's ask about, and that was a card of where is she? So one thing I will point out is these people are outside a church. Churches sometimes will feed homeless people or clothe or house them. Might be something along those lines of seeking shelter or food at a place that hands it out. Let's ask for the closest known landmark. Closest known landmark. All right. Closest known landmark. Closest known landmark where Margaret K. Alana Turner is. Well, I don't like this card. This is not a good card. This is the 10 of Swords. Sometimes we get this card when someone's not in a good state at all. I hope that's not the case with her. But for a landmark, there's a river there and somebody on the side of the river. This person is just completely defeated, if not even worse. I don't love what I'm seeing, but I didn't get a physical health that she was completely well. We did get that possible heart issue. I don't love it. I'll just be honest, I don't love it. I feel like she's either really down on her luck, things aren't good, Possibly by, is there a river that runs through there? Texas is so dry, isn't it? I don't think Texas is having a lot of water, but we've got a possibility of being close side of a river bank or something of that nature. Don't love that. Let me ask a little bit more about her current physical state. Tell me about Margaret K. Alana Turner's current physical state. Sometimes when people are in a mental health crisis, it doesn't turn out well, and I'm not sure what's going on there. Tell me about her current physical state. I don't think she's passed. I don't think so. I hope not. I have a few cards that aren't good, I'll be honest. But this card makes me feel like she's not passed. This is more of a, well, let's do a comparison. Past or alive. So we're going to go with in spirit form, no longer in a physical body. That's not the impression I was getting. I just don't like the Ten of Swords. That could be completely defeated in your mind, and I hope that's what it is. So no longer in a physical body, as a spirit, a beautiful spirit. And this, we get a woman in a physical body, so I don't think that's it. I don't think she's passed. That doesn't look like a card of being passed. Mentally, though, I think her mental health is really not good. But let's see about being alive, walking around in a body, breathing as a person, what you would call a alive person. Let's see about a card that represents her in that manner. So I do feel like it looks like she's alive from what I can see. I don't see her being passed. I got some cards I don't love, but I'm hoping that's more of a mentally feeling defeated and feeling so down on her luck. Bottom of the barrel. That's what I hope I'm seeing here. Because it does look like she's alive. Just don't love that. All right, I'm going to go with closest known landmark. I got a river. How to find her. Tell me about how to find her. And I was under the impression there wasn't a whole lot of water around there, but I don't know how to find her. Living under a bridge or something. Well, here's a lover. So that's an interesting card, huh? Has she kind of gone back to somebody or hooked up with somebody? Because we did see, this is often my couple trouble card here. Is she dating someone? Is she with somebody? It's a possibility. I still don't think things are great. Meaning, I don't think either of them are doing well. Whoever this is. But you may want to look at past relationships that she's been in. And will she be found? Tell me about her being found. I'm running out of room. Tell me about Margaret K. Alana Turner being found or turning herself in. Guess those are the same. Well, this is the Page of Wands. This is a card. It looks deserty. It looks dry. It looks like not much is happening in that card. And that's kind of the way I feel, like not a whole lot's happening in the sense of going in the direction to find her. I don't know if a whole lots of looking into this is going on. Just feels like, you know how like a cold case, it feels like a dry case. We do have the Emperor, and the Emperor's in charge of his own fate. I feel like at this point she is in charge of her own fate. I don't feel like the police are putting a huge amount of resources into this. It really doesn't feel that way. Let me see if she's going to turn herself in. Tell me about her turning herself in. going back home or whatever that would be. Tell me about Margaret K. Alana Turner turning herself in. Well, this is, somebody getting their wish and things turning in their favor. So, maybe. It could happen. It could happen. They could learn where she is. It is possible, but there's also something here about her getting kind of what she wants to, in a way, and I'm not sure what that is. Making it finished. So that's a possibility. Still not loving the cards that I see with her, but I'm not. I just think she's in a really bad state mentally. It does look like maybe she will. Let me ask again, is she going to be back with her parents? Are they going to find her alive, living in a body, doing all that stuff that humans do? I'm not sure if she gets her wish or the parents get their wish. That's where I'm going with that one. Tell me, is she going to be home back where she came from? Well, this is a disappointment card, so I don't know what happens with that. I really don't know. It's like she's in charge of her fate. She kind of gets her wish. Other people may be disappointed. Maybe she doesn't want to go back. Or something happens and she can't go back. That's a possibility with some of the cards I've seen. It feels like she's not in the best way. Mentally. Not in the best way mentally. Margaret K. Alana Turner. Well, I'll just pull an advice card. Anything else we need to know type thing. So, anything else we need to know about this situation with Margaret K. Alana Turner? I feel like she's just wandering the streets and maybe with an old lover or current someone who's become a lover. Margaret K. Alana Turner. What we need to know is this is a card of super anxiety, fighting, can't sleep at night, your nightmares coming true, everything getting to you so bad that's keeping you up at night. And then we have this card, which is the Four of Swords, where you've put your thoughts to rest and you're at peace. Again, there's signals in this reading that I don't love. I want to believe that we get to that state because she gets on, proper medication and stuff, but I don't love it. I don't love some of the cards I have. And it could be either or. Could be, the whole stressed out to the max, and then I hope she gets help and gets to a better state. I hope so. But I don't love all the cards I'm getting, I'll be honest. I don't have a feeling. Sometimes I just know that somebody's not coming home. I don't know for sure that she's not coming home. I'll be honest with that. But I do think there's a lot of trouble mentally, and I hope it doesn't, is not kind of reenacted physically, I guess is the way I'll say it. Because some of the cards I don't like, and they could be pointing that direction. I hope it's not. I hope it's just like a total mental break. I don't hope that, but in the situation, it would be much better if it was just a total mental break, and then the putting thoughts at rest to be a medication, the help she needs, getting the help she needs. So that's the best I can do on this one. you just hope for the best, right? All right, I hope that things turn out for her. Definitely somebody that's struggling mentally and physically struggling as well, because she's not in a good state. So I'll just leave it there. Take care.